Hey boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, guys, everybody. Today we start our new project, if I can say so. It is called Express Blog. We are going to teach you something that is completely different from old boring books that we have here, different from different programs, very short, very interesting, unforgettable. I'm going to tell you about 3 things today, and I give you 100% that you will remember them. So let's start. So here comes the first part of my presentation. It is an idiom. An idiom, it is something that is expressed by usual daily words that you know, which means something completely different. So the words are recognizable, but the meaning is different. We have it also in our native languages, in Russian, in Italian. They are everywhere. So why do we need them? Because we must understand native speakers. Native speakers use them a lot. So please watch. Today we start with A letter, A, the first letter of alphabet. So a chip on your shoulder. What does it mean? You know the word chip, I suppose. You know the word shoulder, but it's a little bit weird. So a chip here, it's a small piece, a part. It's not crisps, it's not chips, it's nothing from food. No, no. And shoulder, shoulder is shoulder. Yes, but what does it mean? And by the way, you can hear it in the normal speech, in the daily speech, like to have a chip on one's shoulder. Yes, I have a chip on my shoulder. And by saying this, I'll be very sad. I'll be upset, because that exactly means that I committed some mistake in my past, I did something wrong, and I still have this bad feeling of my mistake. I remember it and I'm very upset about it. So that's what it means. It's like you're going through the building just breaks down and you have some pieces on your clothes, like reminding that it was awful. So once again, I have a chip on my shoulder means I remember about my bad experience, about my bad mistake made by me. The second part of our presentation is about phrasal verbs. Everybody hates them, everybody, because it's such a huge amount of them in the language. They are normal verbs that we know with some prepositions which make this verb completely different from the verb that we know. And today, the first one, B is the second letter of alphabet, so it's be off. If I say I am off, yes, it has a lot of meanings. So be off means to leave, to go away. For example, I say I am off, that means goodbye, I am away. And I'm back again. And if I say also I'm off, that means I'm free, I have some free time. If you want to invite me to a coffee, I can say, okay, I'm off, so it means I'm free for you. You may invite me. Also, to be off, if I say that the computer is not working because it's off, that means that it's just off, no electricity, it can't work. It means it is off. And also, to be off, my favorite one, the fourth meaning, it's to make a mistake. I am off means, what did I do? So I made a mistake, means to be off. So please, 4 meanings, remind them. And the third part of our express blog, not to go around the building and not to understand where am I actually. So this is the differences between American English and British English. So if you are in London, the capital of Great Britain, please remember, if you are in Washington, D.C., you also must be very attentive. Today I'm going to present you different options how to speak about the floors in the building. So in the United States, they usually say the first floor like Russians do, like we are used to do. And British, they say ground floor because this floor is on the ground. It's completely down. You can touch it. Yes, ground floor. And if you enter the lift or the elevator, it's also the difference between American and British. You can see G letter on the button. So it means it's ground floor. And if you go higher, then you also must pay attention that in the United States it will be the second floor, how is also very normal, very common for us, but in British it will be the first floor after the ground floor. So you're like on the second level of the building, but it is the first floor. So please be careful.